What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family, my fighters? I'm One Eye Bry, also known as PT. I don't know if I'm waking or blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about The Walking Dead Season 11, Episode 16, spoiler warning. So we got some potential spoilers for Season 11, Episode 16 from at AMC Walking Dead on Instagram. Walking doesn't have an I, give him a follow, or her a follow. I believe the person's name is Star. But it's one of those things where it happened on April Fool's Day. April 1st. So is it legit? I think so. I hope so, but you never know. You got to be careful about that. But here we go. Now it's just a single page like this, and here are the spoilers. Herschel needs to stay with Negan, Annie, and other Hilltoppers when Maggie has to handle her business against Leah, I'm guessing. Daryl, Aaron, and Gabriel have an epic fight against Commonwealth soldiers. Max steals from Pamela, and Sebastian knows but acts like he doesn't. Lance hires Leah to kill Maggie and gives her a bunch of Commonwealth soldiers and guns for the mission. Maggie sets booby traps all over Hilltop. An explosion kills many Commonwealth soldiers after they arrive with Leah. Leah kills Marco. Leah and Maggie have a brutal fight. Daryl kills Leah to save Maggie. After gaining proof of the foul things going on in the Commonwealth, Connie prints an article with Pamela Milton is lying to you, exposing her. Oceanside women are handcuffed and gagged as Lance flips a coin, deciding if he should execute them or not. So I guess Lance is Two-Face, right? So the big things here, Leah kills Marco and Daryl kills Leah. So we'll have to see if it remains true, but it's a mid-season finale. Season 11, episode 16 is usually the season finale, but it's a mid-season finale because there's 24 episodes. But we do know a lot of the stuff from the trailer, so the spoilers seem legit. Leah is connected with Lance, being recruited and hired by Lance. So Leah was kept around for this moment right here if she gets killed off. Now we're wondering if she was going to be connected with the Daryl and Carol spinoff. I guess not if she's killed off. The actress is around, or was around, Sonoy for some time after part 2 into part 3. So we thought she could be in part 3. Maybe she is, maybe she isn't, but it sounds like she gets killed off. But we see that Maggie is going to have to leave Herschel with Negan and Annie. And it's probably going to be a terrible thing for Maggie, but they're really playing that card that Maggie needs Negan. I know you hate him, but you need him yet again and again, and oh yeah, one more time. So we're going to see Negan, Annie, and her people, well, their people, really stay alive, which is good because we know that Negan's going to stay alive. The big question is what's going to happen with Annie. Looks like she lives, but Negan being helpful to Maggie is something we thought was going to happen. Negan is a different person, whether you like it or not. He's definitely changed for the better and helped our group over and over and over and yet over again. Now Leah is definitely going to have some problems with Hilltop, and Maggie's not messing around. It's pretty awesome that Maggie is stepping up and protecting Hilltop, but it looks like Hilltop and the Barrington house is even more destroyed. They love to blow this place up, but Lance is going to have a problem again. Lance is trying to keep stuff from Pamela Milton. Like, I'll handle it. She doesn't need to know. But this is all from the trailer if you haven't known that already. But Daryl kicks in the door, and it's just kind of laughable how he's just holding his rifle all flimsy, and you should have the flashlight underneath the rifle just from watching movies and watching. You should know a little better how to handle it. But we see that Aaron is in the background with this walker, probably looking at Daryl, and I'm guessing that Aaron and Daryl and Father Gabriel are with the Commonwealth soldiers when this happens. Well, when Maggie sets up booby traps and just takes out Leah's people again. So we're going to see that Daryl, Father Gabriel, and Aaron have a good fight sequence and good action sequence here with the Commonwealth soldiers, which is cool to see. So this is probably setting up, this is definitely the mid-season finale going into the third part. So it's definitely going to set up Lance, I think Lance stays alive, having a problem with Alexandria. Remember, that's his community now. Commonwealth took over Alexandria. They rebuilt stuff in there. And Lance is probably going to be like, I like the cut on Lance's face. Like, it's a pretty big gash. And you can't hide that, right? That's going to be a pretty big scar on your face. So Pamela Milton's probably going to be like, what happened, Lance? It's not going so well, is it? Because it's not. Lance just isn't taking over the community so easily. And it sounds and looks like a great episode. It is the mid-season finale, even though it's more into the episode than the mid-season. Mid-season was 11 by 12 because it's 11 by 24. That's technically the mid-season. But this is going to feel like probably a season finale, but again, it's not because we have 8 more episodes in the third and final part. I'm excited to see what's in store for Aaron and the rest of the group, and it sounds like a lot of our people survive, but we're going to see, day, night, walkers, battle sequence, fight sequence, Maggie versus Leah, and, I'm guessing that Leah is going to have the upper hand on Maggie, as she should, but we see Lydia and Elijah taking out walkers. And so many years into the zombie apocalypse, there's still so many walkers. But again, we're probably going to see Maggie. This is probably Maggie seeing Leah kill Marco if it happens here. But I'm guessing that Leah should have the upper hand against Maggie. And then Daryl's got to step in and take out Leah. Kind of like a Game of Thrones situation here, if you know what I'm talking about. But Daryl throws the rifle to Aaron. Aaron catches it with his one hand in a very action-packed sequence, very dramatic, and that's really where the trailer ends. So I can't wait to see how it goes down for the mid-season finale, and it's cool to see, well, we don't see it in the trailer, but Connie and probably Kelly making something in the Commonwealth Tribune to really set the tone and really expose the Commonwealth. But Marco being killed off makes sense for a variety of reasons. He's a smaller character. We need character deaths. When this type of character gets more screen time, which he did in part 2, that usually means they get killed off. And Marco, if the spoilers are true, gets killed off. And it sounds like we're going to see Oceanside. Will we see Luke? I hope so. But the fact that Lance is flipping a coin is just like Two-Face. Let the coin decide your fate. Bing! Live or die. Up to you, man. Right? Leave it to fate. But Lance, Oceanside, I thought Oceanside would come kind of help save the day at Hilltop. That's kind of what they did before a couple times. So we'll have to see how it goes down. But I think Oceanside needs to stay around and survive. But that could be leading us into part 3. But will we lose some of these characters? If it's true, we'll lose Leah. Aaron seems to be safe for now. I still think he could die in part 3. But there you go, guys. Those are some of the potential spoilers. I know people ask every week, are you getting spoilers? Are you getting spoilers? When we get them, we share them with you. We're not hiding stuff. When we get the video information, we share it with you and put it in an awesome video. But thank you guys either way. Like, share, subscribe, support the PT channel when you can. Stay safe. And as always, tell them Daryl.